everyone, welcome back to my channel. Kathleen here, and in today's video I'm going to be doing a side-by-side comparison for two foundations. One is a higher end and one is a drugstore foundation, and both foundations are for more mature dry skin. And the first foundation is going to be the Estee Lauder Hydra Futurist foundation in the color Pebble, which retails for about $51. And the Neutrogena Hydra Boost Tint, which retails for anywhere between like $10 to $15 at a drugstore. Both of these are for mature dry skin, and both of them, this one claims to have 12 hours worth of wear. It also has an SPF of 45 in here. This one does not have any SPF in here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to apply these both side by side, and then I'm going to come back in. I'm going to do a check at the end of the day and just kind of see how they held up against each other. Like I said, this one here is supposed to last for 24 hours, so I'm really interested to see how long it will last. The Estee Lauder is medium to full coverage, and it's a radiant finish. And the Neutrogena is a light dewy finish. This one comes in about 28 different shades. The Neutrogena comes in probably about 10 shades. So this one is definitely ideal for somebody who wants coverage and SPF at the same time. And then this one here would work well for somebody who really likes a minimal amount of coverage and is not concerned about SPF at all. So some of the drawbacks about this one here, the Estee Lauder, is they say that you can smell like the SPF in here. I can smell it, it doesn't bother me. And this one over here, like I said, does not. It's very minimal shades, and it doesn't have any SPF. I don't like the applicator on the Neutrogena. I don't mind the coverage because I like very sheer light coverage, but the applicator on here it can be quite annoying. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to tuck back my hair. I have my eyes done. I'm going to put on a primer. I'm going to be using this Natural Radiance Base Primer from MAC. And what this is going to do is just going to add another level of hydration to my dry skin. Okay, and it also has a color corrector in it, and it's going to help with the redness and the rosacea that I get. It's a very radiant finish. First, we're going to start with the Neutrogena. I'm going to do this on this side of my face. And this is in the color 40 Nude. Okay, so the applicator, it has this doe foot applicator. Can you see? One of the things I hate about these doe foot applicators, I usually am dressed when I'm putting on my makeup, but when I have to pull it out and if something spurts out from it, like it'll just splatter all over whatever I'm wearing, which is, I don't know, that's something that really bothers me about this. The fact that you take this out, put it on your face, and then take any bacteria from your face and put it back into there would be a concern for some people. Okay, so let's go see how it applies. I'm going to be looking down here. Now it only has 10 shade ranges, which it can be a drawback for certain people. And this one does happen to oxidize when you're wearing it. So it's going to get a little bit darker. So if you think it looks light now, then it'll probably get darker. Okay, let's go up here and build it in over here. You can see it's very, very sheer. So if you're somebody who really does not like, you know, any type of heavy coverage, this is be a great fit. And if your skin is dry, it's pretty. You know, it's it's super light, very natural looking. Let's go in and go over and do the Hydra Futurist, and I'm going to go in. I love this applicator. It has this little pump up here, and I'm just going to go in, and I'm just going to give a half a pump. I'm going to use about that much. I'm going to go in. I'm going to take this BK Beauty brush, and I'm going to dab this in. Yeah, you do smell the SPF in here, but it's not gut-wrenching. I mean, if you have issues with fragrance, then I'm sure it would probably be annoying. I'm going to go in. I'm going to put a little bit more on across my forehead. This has a little bit more coverage in it, but it's also very hydrating. So if you have dry skin, this is a good fit. And I like it. I grab it all the time because it is, number one, it's lightweight, it's hydrating, and it has that SPF in there, so I'm not too concerned about going outdoors. Okay, so there you can see them side by side. The coverage, really, I didn't put a heavy amount of coverage on with either one of them. I think definitely the Estee Lauder has a little bit more coverage. You can see over here where I have like broken capillaries on my cheeks here. That's kind of like popping through, but overall this did even out my skin tone, which I really appreciate that. Yeah, they're both beautiful finishes, I have to say. Okay. So I'm going to come back in a few hours and we're going to look at just look at them side by side and see how they held up. Okay, I'll be back later. So I'm back. This is several hours since I applied the Neutrogena on this side of my face. Okay, and then I have the Estee Lauder Hydra Futurist on this side of my face. Both sides still look really good, you know. This one definitely has a little bit more coverage. And this one definitely is a little bit sheerer, but I like that. I don't mind that. I don't feel like it oxidized too much. I just feel like it's just, you know, it's a very lightweight. If you like something that's more medium to heavier coverage, this probably wouldn't be a good fit for you. And you also have to take into consideration that you're gonna have to wear sunblock with this. And then this is, like, I always love this, but I like this too. So it really depends on, you know, my day, I guess. So anyway, there you go. That is the Neutrogena side here. I did end up putting blush on, and I did powder a little bit. And then this here, over here, is the Estee Lauder side. So, okay. So guys, thank you so much for watching. If you gained any value from this video, please consider subscribing. Give this video a thumbs up, and don't forget to grab that in my description box below. I have a guide for healthy glowing skin and healthy hair. Bye-bye.